It'll load. Let's wait for it. It's gotta unhost turnip, I guess. It says exited host mode.
Well, apparently it didn't.
Type /unhost.
Should I refresh it again?
I guess. What's going on?
I don't know. Okay, this is what it looks like.
Okay. What? Because I'm going around and around.
Because it just picked up your humming.
Alright, let me see if I can get this timer to start going. Alright. Alright, go to the page. Yeah. Thanks.
Dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train back.
It didn't.
Welcome to my latest case. Last train to Blue Moon Canyon.
Is it one?
To start,
Maybe it's
choose
one.
junior or senior detective. If you're Dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful
That's
of
the
other
problem I
detectives
had last
about
time.
to board a train bound for who knows where.
Oh, it's doing it. What? Stop.
Yeah, it's not showing up here, but it's doing it underneath.
Yeah. How do I stop? Undo, split, skip, pause. Yeah, that's why I had it over here. I had to do something really weird, like... Yeah, what? Check it. I have to get rid of chat. Okay. Control. How do I delete splits? I keep forgetting. Edit splits, open splits, save splits, close splits, control.
What if you just exit it and open it again? Everyone look at our wallpaper.
What? I'm confused. Now it's not even seeing it. What the heck? Ah!
Nancy Drew is being very uncooperative. Yes, very.
Yeah, it's like not even seeing it now. God bless it. I don't even know what to do.
Change it to inner window?
I tried that last time, it doesn't do look good. What? This is so stupid. Okay.
Yes, uh-oh.
This is so stupid.
Move to top.
I tried that. It's just like not seeing it at all.
You think Sailor would know how to help?
Probably not. I don't know. I can't figure out how to make live split show up.
Have 4 viewers though on the plus side.
Yay. Good. Now I got a black screen. Wonderful. Yeah, whose idea was for me to reopen that?
Don't blame me that the program's a piece of shit. Salad is offended. Sorry, Salad. I think you're smart.
I just don't think Salad was knew about the splits. I didn't say he wasn't smart. This start. Oh, yeah, that's not what I wanted. Control. Reset. Okay. At least I figured that out. I still can't make it be seen, but hey. This is so dumb.
He says I use live split.
Okay, you use live split. Well, how do you fix it then?
If you have any suggestions for our ineptitude, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, it's OBS is like not seeing it at all.
He says he uses window capture to put it on stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, and it's not showing up. Window capture. It was fine a second ago, and then I couldn't figure out how to make the splits go away, so I closed it and reopened it, and now it won't show up. See, I'm doing live split. Entire window.
It says remove the window capture and create a new one.
Okay. But it's a Twitch Global. Ugh, fine.
With live split open, which you have open. So. Ah!
Yeah, but it's still not where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but at least it's showing up.
The heck? Oh my god. Okay, where's Nancy? Now if I could only get it to
Is this
trigger.
Is this OBS Classic? He wants to know.
Yeah, it's not the new one, it's the original one.
Original flavored.
Welcome to my latest case.
Let's see if
Last
I
train
can
to Blue Moon Canyon.
trigger
To
this.
start, choose junior or senior detective. If you're new to adventure
Yeah, I
games
know
or need
some.
some help, click on tutorial. Dear Hannah, here I
There
am
we
at
go.
the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about...
Jeez.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John
Lisa.
Gray. I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell. I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all
Salad
that stuff
salt.
you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their
think?
dad
I
are
don't
old
know.
friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend? Natalie?
Nancy Drew.
Whatever.
Is it 1 2
All
1?
right. I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're
2
going
1
to
2.
Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why?
2 1
To
2.
solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because, see, one day in 1903, this train was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from
Stuff
the
is
face
working,
of
and you
the
know Italian
earth.
ice. Nice.
Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he
Yeah.
owned, this train, his wife Camille died
like
on
Barbie
it while
eyes.
they were going to the
Or
gold
she looks like a
fields.
Barbie in general.
It was rumored to be haunted.
She's gone.
Oh my gosh.
What
in the world?
Hey, what's going on?
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
I broke her.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette
Oh,
stuff. What
my
are you
phone-
supposed to
I
do
left my
when your
phone
hostess
over
vanishes
there.
into thin air?
You're supposed to
If I don't seem
2-1-2.
concerned, it's because I'm not. Laurie Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
How well do you know her?
I don't really know her, I just know of her. The only reason I accepted her invitation was because I've come across the name Jake Hurley several times in my research, and this seemed like a good opportunity to learn more about him. What was your name again?
Nancy Drew. You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
You remember me?
No.
Have you ever met Laurie's other guests before?
Psst, Nancy! Come here!
No.
Excuse me for a second.
Hey, Nancy.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know,
Hey,
Joe's got
Al.
my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here,
He's Al.
babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
How am I
Joe,
doing?
let it
I'm
go.
doing okay.
What'd
Just a little
Charlena have to say?
salty
She
about
thinks
live
Laurie is
split.
faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls
I'm not gonna
whose
need that for
fathers
a
have
while.
given them
I have to
acting
use-
lessons
it's
along
the
with
tile
everything
puzzle
else
next.
they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
See you later.
If you need anything, just let us know.
This is weird. You like went up to 7. You're in there down to 4.
Yeah, the thing's on crack. Alright. Shoot ski.
That's not right.
This one's not right. Nope. This is. This puzzle. What? Yeah, I did this so much better last time. What the heck? Ah! Oh, I'm so out of practice after 1 week. This is ridiculous. Alright, what the heck? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Look at the.
I am looking at it. I'm.
That one goes down there. That one goes right there. See?
Yeah. Okay. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. Crud. what's wrong? Oh my god, this is horrible. Why am I so bad at this right now? Oh my god, this... Ah! I don't know how to fix it. It looks fine to me. Jeez. I'm restarting.
Left pickaxe and lamp
I'm gonna
with
look at
buhl
what it
are
looks like and then I'm
safekeeping.
restarting.
To open what's closed, lead is the key.
Well, I'm gonna take a
Or
picture
is
of
it
this.
lead is the key?
Oh no, it won't let me look. Oh. Shoot.
Welcome to my latest case. Last
That was terrible. I mean, I did it twice before and it was... Ugh. It's terrible. Oh, I want this.
Moon Canyon. To start, choose junior or senior detective. If you're new to
Yeah,
adventure
for real.
games or need some help, click on tutorial.
Alright, let's see if I can get it to start again 2 times in a row.
Dear Hannah, here I...
Okay, I skipped
Well,
the water
people,
better.
now that our little orientation tour
I
is
took a
over,
picture of it, but it
let's
didn't
get
do any good
started.
because it's just the same as the picture
I,
in there.
again, am
I don't
Lori
have it
Gerard,
anymore.
And the first thing I
deleted
want
it.
to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray, I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell, I
Hi,
cannot
Katie
tell you how
Casey.
much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so
Why do you
real.
take my
And all
phone?
that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend?
I mean, I've never been
Natalie?
really
Nancy.
fast at that, but that was
Nancy
just
Drew?
bad.
Whatever. All right. I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well,
That's what
we're
happens
going
when I
to
don't play this
Copper
for a
Gorge,
week.
Colorado.
But even though, like,
why? To
the
solve
first
the
time I
mystery of what
practiced the
happened to
speedrun
Jake
last week,
Hurley,
I hadn't
the
been-
man
I
who
hadn't played this
originally
for, like,
owned this
4
train.
months, and I did
Because,
better than
see,
that.
One day in 1903, his train, this train, was found
So I have an
in
audience.
a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and
Yeah, I wanted to
he
hear Joe
was
scream.
dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and 2 more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
She's gone.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
Hey, what's going on?
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic.
I'm
I'll get to
panicking
the
about
bottom
that
of
tile
this.
puzzle already.
Well, Nancy,
What's that look
you're
for,
up on all
Joe?
that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
It's the,
If
Really,
I don't
Tino,
seem
really
concerned,
look.
It's because I'm not. Lori Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
How well do you know her?
I don't really know her, I just know of her. The only reason I accepted her invitation was because I've come across the name Jake Hurley several times in my research.
Who's
And this
invisible?
seemed like a good opportunity to learn
Nancy
more
is
about
Tino?
him.
What?
What was your name again?
Nancy Drew.
I thought Nancy
You
was
and I have actually
Alexi.
met
Because
Sort of.
Alexi was
I
her,
called you not
or
too long ago when I was at
she's like
Shadow Ranch.
him or
You gave
something.
me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
You remember me?
No.
Have you ever met Laurie's other guests before?
Psst, Nancy. Come here.
No.
Excuse me for a second.
Nancy.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know,
Hi,
Joe's got my
Casey.
arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way. In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Kyle's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Laurie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only
How
one.
can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
See you in a bit.
If you need anything, just let us know.
How about you do this tile puzzle for me, guys? No, no, no takers. How rude. All right.
Yeah, that's right, 'cause it's constant.
Yep. This thing goes up here. Yeah, looks right. Okay, something's not right. This isn't right.
These aren't right. That's right.
Which isn't right?
Swap these two.
Nice.
Left
Alright, much better.
pickaxe and lamp with fuel for
Okay, can you get the
To
thing back
open
up?
what's closed, lead is the key.
Or is it
lead
lead
is
is
the
the
key?
key? Alright, I gotta talk to John now.
This must have been the sleeping car.
Oh, great. Refresh it, refresh it, refresh it.
Hi, you're that Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
You look pretty busy.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Laurie's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Laurie's whereabouts.
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Laurie?
What to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. And that's my working theory, at least.
That's very interesting.
It's all very scientific. But the fact is, Laurie's missing, and I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
Charlena Purcell thinks Laurie is just playing some kind of joke on us.
Charlena Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
Thanks for the chat.
Come back anytime.
The Little Book of Samplers. This looks like some sort of game. I did it!
Put it back, yes.
Wonder what's in here. I wonder what's under here. and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts. Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's me.
Hi, Bess.
And me.
Hey, George, what's up?
What's up? You're the one who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am. She's the one who insisted we call you Nancy. Only because you're driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Laurie Gerard is wearing? Oh, George, that is so not true.
I couldn't care less what Joey Gerard is wearing.
So come
Everything
on,
else is
Nancy.
true, but I
You're
couldn't
on a
care
train
less
full
what
of
she's wearing.
famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya? Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Actually, that looks kind of cool. Nice try, Bess. No, really. You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by yourself.
You like blue
George,
better?
I kid you not. You should
There's a long
seriously
period
think
of
about
time where you
using
didn't realize
your
you'd stop
highlights in
getting
that color.
notifications
What
when
color
I got
is it?
live. Oh no.
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
I
I'll talk
wondered
to you
what
guys
happened
later.
to you.
We'll be right here. Yeah.
I'm
washing
glad
the
you're
paint out of our
back.
hair.
Hey, Nancy, right?
You've got a better memory than our hostess.
Who doesn't? Amateur detective, huh? Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You
Real.
know, like me?
You mean become a police detective? No, I never have.
It's a great job, you know. I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Yes, I sure did.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps
Oh,
were.
fixed pipes.
But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
Bump, bump.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians,
True,
even some
actually,
of my
but
fellow
I don't think he
officers.
actually did anything
All of them
amazing.
spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure, in fact, here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you.
Wow.
The Tino Balducci.
Oh,
Thank you.
Cheers
What else can I do
forever.
for you?
You've been a big help.
Helping people is what I'm all about.
Dun, 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 dun. What? Oh no. It's this way. I'm so bad at pipes. You have no idea. What?
Other way. There.
What? Uh.
There, all done.
So terrible at it. Alright, go back. scale.
An old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall. Wonder why it's got all those symbols on it like that.
You actually don't have to look at the bottom drawer. Mistake on the walkthrough.
Silver. What do all those colors have to do with silver? Looks like to make this thing, whatever it is, I'm going to need a spyglass, a pickaxe, and a lamp. Citrine, amethyst, zircon. Those are all gemstones, I think.
Okay. Hopefully
According to that diagram
Ah,
I
dang
found,
it.
those 6 gemstones are supposed to go in these 6 holders. I have no idea which one goes where.
I know, I always have the worst luck with this puzzle. Of course, it's the last thing I try. Nope. Ah!
What are you doing?
You can't. You're cheating. Six.
Lori?
Oh my gosh! I never thought you'd be the one to find me. No
1 minute and
offense.
38 seconds faster than last
Nadine?
time.
Nancy Drew.
Well, as you can see, I wasn't really spirited away by ghosts or anything. That bookshelf in the dining car, you step on this thing in the floor in there, and it slides open. I practiced disappearing for weeks.
So it was just all for show?
Well, not entirely. See, here's the deal. My dad wound up with this train when he bought out Noram Shipping. They'd been storing it in this old warehouse outside St. Louis for so long that everybody had just forgotten about it. Anyway, after like mass begging on my part, Dad had the train restored to working condition and got me an engineer and track permits and all that other stuff until finally, here we are, on our way to find out what happened to Jake Hurley.
I think you were going to explain why you kidnapped yourself.
Oh, right. Well, see, I was one of the first people in like 100 years to set foot on this train, okay? Everything was just the way it was when Jake disappeared. Except, I also found this.
She hasn't even been here an hour. It took
It's
you
a
so
letter
long
that
to
Jake
find
wrote
me.
in 1901
I
to
can't
his
believe you
niece
took
back
so
east.
long.
He was real paranoid about claim jumpers, which is why he never told
It
anyone
was less than
where
that.
his
She
mine
talked for
was.
2 minutes
But he
before
was
that.
also afraid something would happen to him, and no one would ever know where it was. So he wrote this letter to his only living relative, Ruth Kensington. Here, take it.
You want me to have it? Why?
Because you found me. See, in that letter, Jake tells Ruth that everything she needs to figure out where his mine is on this train. He also warns her that his wife's spirit is on the train too, which kind of creeps me out. But the thing is, to find Jake's lost mine, we need the train.
How do you know this Ruth person didn't find the mine decades ago?
Mostly because I found that letter in the wastebasket. It was like she'd gotten so ticked off trying to follow her nutty uncle's clues that she finally said to heck with the whole thing.
So you want me to try to
Well,
figure out
yeah,
where
it
the
is
mine
if you're not doing the
As
speedrun
for
route.
the other people on board, if you want to show them that letter, go ahead. It's totally up to you. We're going to Copper Gorge because that's where Jake buried Camille, so I figured his mine might be somewhere around there too. But if you think we need to go somewhere else,
Yeah, I
you
think it
just
took
let
me an
know
hour
and
to
I'll have
find
the
her when I
engineer
played
take
it
us there.
casually.
Guess I better get to work.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
Yeah, because, yeah, you just talked to everybody.
I can use this to open that grate I saw in Camille's car.
Okay.
The 3rd of the first, but to I promised Camille that this...
Shoes.
Looks like a dance floor, maybe? Darn, the name of the shoes is so faded I can't tell what it is. Maybe Bess and George can help me figure out who made them.
Call her. Ah, back.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
The name of the company that made Jake's wife's dancing shoes is too faded to read. But to find Jake's mine, I need to know what it is.
Hey, I know what you can do. Take a picture of them with your cell phone, then send it to us, and we'll check them out for you.
But I thought you guys had to paint Bess's room.
Boring. Besides, we're going to have to take a
Boring.
break soon because we're almost out of paint. Probably because Bess has gotten more on me than she has on the wall. Anyway, send us a picture of the shoes via cell phone as soon as you can.
Actually, I already sent you a picture of the shoes.
Well then, hey, we're on it.
Oh, you guys are the greatest.
I know. Need anything else?
Talk to you soon.
Let us know what happens.
That must be the projector Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth. Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing. The question is, which 8 letters?
Anybody here? Bass is like the super best researcher on the entire planet. Guess I could have got the goat thing. Oh well, whatever.
Hey, Nancy,
What's
Oh,
with
shit.
the Cheshire Cat grin?
you found Lori.
Shit.
Yep, she's holed up in the caboose. And as a reward for finding her, she let me have this. It's a letter from
I mean,
Jake
I
to
need to
his
do this
niece, in which he
eventually, but-
leaves clues on where to find his mine. Only the clues are extremely obtuse.
You found Lori. You got the letter
I go
with all
down
the
and
clues.
it'll tell me what I need to talk
Guess
to
you
these
don't need
guys
us
about.
anymore.
Oh, Joe, quit pouting. Want any
I
help?
always 1-1.
Are you kidding? You bet I do.
Now you're talking.
It stands to reason that the only person other than Jake who had to have known the location of
I
Jake's
mean, I have to do this
mine
eventually,
was the
so I guess it
engineer
doesn't
on
really matter
Jake's
what order
train.
it's in, but...
Very true.
Not necessarily. Jake might not have told him the exact location. Maybe he just had him drop him off somewhere nearby.
Well, still, we'd be way ahead of the game if we knew where that drop-off point was.
It would be nice to know his name.
The guy died more than 100 years ago. How are we supposed to find out his name?
Yeah, you don't have to talk
Maybe
to him about
Charlene
this.
or What's-Her-Face
Oh well.
could tell us how to go about it.
Good idea, Frank. I'll
Let's
ask
get this
her.
out of my system so I don't do it during the race.
I found a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
Buell? Joe, show her!
Show her what?
That old picture we found!
Okay.
We found this on the bookshelf. See? Buell's Supplies and Pawn Shop. That's gotta be the same Buell Jake gave his axe and lantern to.
Yeah, 100 years ago. And the guy was a pawnbroker, Frank. This stuff's probably
Pretty much.
Or maybe
I
it's
can't
still
believe I
somewhere in
found
Copper
Lori. What a
Gorge.
horrible thing.
Well, that's where we're headed, so let's just hope for the best.
Right.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
Yeah,
If
I
you need
lost
anything,
like,
just let us know.
I don't know, 30 seconds doing that. Oh well. Okay, go back to the guy, please.
Hello?
Me again. Just checking to see whether you were able to find
Okay.
out the name of those dancing
Scroll.
shoes yet.
Just scroll
Your
back.
wish is our
Call
command.
Best Buy
Hang
and then
on
open
to your
cigarette
hat.
racks.
The
Okay.
name is a real mouthful. The shoes were made by Chaussette Chateauyan. CHAUSSETT.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a red split in this next one probably.
OYANTES.
Wampa
That's French for shimmering
wampa.
socks. Apparently, if you were into dancing in the 1870s, that was the company to get your shoes from.
Chaussette Chateauyan. Got it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for letting us help.
I better go.
Remember, when in doubt,
Call. Okay, we open the cigar box. Yep.
Looks like an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
Ah. Orange. Blue, green. Red. Purple. Yellow.
Wilson Carbide and Acetylene Works. Always your friend, Thomas Wilson. Looks like a pattern for some kind of dance step. Maybe I'd better keep this.
Then go do dance.
Do that, do that, do that, do that. I'm so dancing. You already know. Yeah, I screwed up. Ah.
Whoa!
What? No!
Somebody must have thrown
Oh
me-
no! I triggered this cutscene by talking to them. Oh my god!
Somebody throw the break
No!
or something.
Joe,
No!
now you sound
No!
Hey, I was the first one on the scene, and I saw
Oh
no
my god!
What did the engineer say?
He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake,
Ugh.
then headed back to the engine just as you and Lori showed up.
like everybody was there except Charlena. I
Rip.
don't think she left her laptop the
Rip
whole time.
me.
There's no way Lori could have thrown the brake, unless she had someone else do it.
The question is, why? What did she or anybody else stand
Oh,
to gain by
no.
stopping the train?
Answer?
No!
Nothing. Which is why I think we
I
should at least
screwed up the
consider the
skip.
possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Ah, Joe.
I'm going to see if Balducci's done dusting for fingerprints. Catch you later.
No, I'm not. I don't care. Shoot. Wow, rip me. Look at this time. This time loss. Oh my gosh, why? This is the third time I've done this. I have never triggered that. Now that I actually know how to work the thing, alright, I'm gonna go do the dance. Oh my gosh. I blame Tino. Yeah, he's not here, but we'll just blame him because why not? Oh no, this thing closed. Okay. The heck?
Guess Camille liked to collect dolls.
What? Oh. Okay. Get slug. Okay. Left 8 and 3. Right side. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the time loss. The time loss. Time loss is real, my friends. I know.
A square and a duck. Now, where have I seen those before? James Thurston.
I know, I gotta talk to them again now, though. Yeah, because of James Thurston, yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
I think I know the name of Jake Hurley's engineer. James Thurston.
Great! What else do you know about him?
Well, nothing.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, finding out more about him will give us something to do. We'll look into it.
Talk to you later.
Gem and goat,
Sounds
gem and
good.
globe. Alright. Gem and goat. Gem and globe. Dang it. Apparently that triggers them finding out about Thurston. Dat time lost Joe.
Hey, how's it going?
Were you able to find anything out about Jake's engineer, that James Thurston guy?
Good news and bad news. The good news is he had a wife in Copper Gorge, so he may have had children.
The bad news is our internet service provider stopped providing before we could use our cell phones to find out anything else.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
okay.
much
We
eating
can do more
bonbons.
checking when we get to Copper Gorge.
Right.
Alright, so as soon as the map of Copper Gorge comes up, I split. It's terrible, terrible time loss. Maybe I'll get first try horsies this time. Okay. Museum.
Hey there! Welcome
Tima.
to Buell's Old Time Taffy House. Come on over here. Welcome, stranger. Listen, you by any chance get here on that private train what's parked out yonder?
As a matter of fact, yes, I did.
There's a rumor going around that Charlena Purcell's on board. Is that true?
As
No.
a matter of fact, yes, it is.
Nope.
Hot dang if that don't beat all. I've read every single book that gal's ever written. Best writer whatever lived. Did
Yeah,
she get
no.
off the train too?
I don't think so. She's pretty busy.
Charlena
dang!
Purcell herself right here in Copper Gorge, breathing
Oh,
the same air as
dang!
me. Hot dang! Well, welcome, little missy. Go on in and take a
Ain't
gander at
you
what life
a
was
penny
like during the
pincher?
heyday of Copper Gorge whilst you sample some of our delicious homemade saltwater taffy.
Sample? As
Is
in
it
free
free
sample?
Some taffy on a stick will cost you 2 tokens, which you can get by winning both those games over there.
How much does it cost to play them?
Well, ain't you the little penny pincher? Fact of the matter is, they're free.
Do I
Unless you
look
go
like a
messing with the
mule
artifacts
to
I
you?
got in here. Do that, and you'll be head first in the nearest snowdrift before you know what hit you.
Are you Buell?
Do I sound like a mule to you?
Sorry, the costume kind of, threw me off.
Oh, right. Sometimes I forget I'm wearing this thing. Buell was my
I don't
great
see how you
grandfather.
could, but
This
alright.
building used to be
I
his
still want to
parents'
know how
store.
she makes the eyes
During the
move.
glory days back in the 1880s, he commenced a pawnbroker. So
Like
the
when she
miners
moves her head, they
Copper
just
Gorge was
move.
crawling with back then could raise some cash to pay for grub and tools and such. But pretty soon,
But sometimes when she
the
moves it, they
mining
don't
boom
move.
went bust. And there was Uncle Buell, stuck with a whole store full of junk. Only it wasn't junk to him. Debris from lost lives and broken dreams, what he called it. Couldn't bring himself to get rid of it. So, passed it on to his kin. My great-granddaddy's the one who come up with the idea of turning the place into a tourist attraction.
Great talking to you.
Be right here if you got any questions.
J.H. I wonder if this used to be Jake Hurley's trunk. If this was his trunk, maybe the pickaxe and lamp that I need are inside.
You still here?
Do you know what's in that old trunk over there?
What?
You ain't been
You
fooling
ain't
with
fooling
it.
have you?
Oh no, of course not. It's
Oh,
just that I think it might
no.
contain a lamp and pickaxe that used to belong to a miner named Jake Hurley.
Well, if it does, you can forget about him, 'cause it's locked. None of my kin have ever been able to figure out how to open it. Not even my cousin Alvin. And
He went to junior college.
Would it be okay if I tried to open it?
Well, now, I certainly ain't gonna let you break it open if that's what you're getting at.
Oh no, I would never use force, believe me. But in order to try to get it open, I would have to, touch it.
Nope, sorry, not gonna happen, little missy. Unless...
Unless...
Tell you what, you get Charlene Purcell to come in here so's I can shake her hand, and I'll let you fiddle with that trunk till the cows come home.
You know what? I've got a better idea.
Now, what could be better than me coming face to face with the lady who writes the finest literature this here country's ever seen?
Well, that's just it. If you were to just meet her, you'd have nothing to show for it. Afterwards, she'd go her way and you go yours, and that would be it. But if you were to, say, get her autograph...
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
then you'd have something to
How do
hang
you
on the
forget
wall and
something
brag
like
about.
that, man?
Okay, make it so's I can meet her and get her autograph.
Oh, but the thing is, she's on a deadline, and if you take her away from her writing, she may fall behind. And if she falls behind, her publisher may pull the plug. And if her publisher pulls the plug, it could ruin her career. Do you really want to risk ruining Charlene Purcell's career?
Good heavens, of course not. All right, you just get me Charlene's autograph, and you got a deal. Just make sure she uses my name. I want it real personal-like.
You bet. And your name is...
Fatima, with an F. None of that weirdo PH stuff.
Okay, Fatima. I'll be right back.
Alright, please, horsey, be good to me. No! Shoot. It's almost rats. Took me 4 tries last time, I think.
Fooey.
I always choose green. As soon as I start choosing red, it's gonna be green. So I'm choosing green. Oh, come on!
Fooey.
Ugh. Well, rip time again. Really? Wow, this is even worse than last time.
Rats.
you serious?
Loser.
I've never had this much problem with green before. Oh, you see what? Yellow never wins, and it won like 3 times.
And I lose.
This thing is this RNG though. Are you kidding me?
And I lose.
I've never seen it this bad
And I
before.
lose. Rats. And I lose.
Well,
Fooey.
you can't just keep switching which one you pick. That's not how you do it.
No, but you see which one that keeps coming up, and then you pick that. They're not picking green. Pick it in a color, dumbass. Red and yellow. You need to pick the red and yellow.
Loser.
And that it's blue, Cass.
Fooey. And I lose.
Come on!
And I lose.
Finally! Jeez. Oh, come on! What? Jeez. What? Are you kidding? Ah! Oh, this is ridiculous.
Looks like to get some tapping on a stick, I'm going to need 2 different tokens.
Ah!
Yes?
What are you working on?
I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those 2 most wonderful of all 3-letter words, the end, everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and every chance I get, I write.
I found Lori. She's in the caboose. You were right. She disappeared because she wanted to see which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
I met a huge fan of yours in town who'd really, really like your autograph. An autographed picture would be even better.
Imagine that, me having fans way out here in the boonies. Well, I'm sure I have a picture around here somewhere. But what I don't have is a pen. Usually I just ask my assistant for one.
I have a pencil here somewhere.
A pencil won't do, dear. It has to be ink. See if you can borrow a pen from somebody.
Dang it.
Well, it's the little lady detective. What do you need?
I found Lori. She was hiding in the caboose.
Oh, yeah?
It turns out that slug wasn't so worthless after all.
That slug? I mean, I knew that slug was a clue. That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I could have found Lori no sweat. But I thought, hey, why not give somebody else a shot? And you came through. Nice job.
Thank you.
But look, from now on, if you come across anything that may have something to do with Jake Hurley in his mind, let me know, okay? Just so I can, give you advice, help you sort things out. After all, the opportunity to work side by side with a world-famous police detective doesn't come along every day, you know.
Do you by any chance have a pen I could borrow?
Why, I'm surprised at you. Don't you know that every detective should carry a pen?
Actually, I carry a pencil.
Well, as it happens, I got lots of pens. Tell you what, if you can play that Leaping Lizards game I found over there and do better than I did when I played it, which shouldn't be that hard seeing as how smart you are, I'll give you a pen. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, the object of the game is to get rid of as many lizards as you can by jumping them with other lizards until you can't jump anymore. Last time I played, I wound up with just 5 lizards. If you can wind up with only 4, the pen's yours.
Crap.
You lost.
Ah!
Not so smart after all. Try again.
Well, sure.
Ah!
Again. One more time.
It's terrible.
Well, sure. I did it! I won!
Talk about luck. Here's your pen. What else can I do for you?
Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
This is so bad. So bad.
Have you found a pen so I can autograph that picture?
I got it from Tino. You can keep it. If you could have it say, to Fatima, that'd be great.
There you go. Anything else?
I should get going.
All right, then.
Hey, Nancy.
There you are. We've been looking for you.
Yeah, you won't believe the lucky break we caught.
Lucky break? Hey, that was the result of good old-fashioned detective work.
It was the result of your insisting we stop for a cheeseburger.
Guys, what's going on?
Well, it turns out that a grandchild of Jake's engineer still lives around here.
What's more, he hangs out at the local diner. Comes in every day.
Apparently, he's pretty ancient.
Oh my god.
Did you talk to him?
Not yet. The thing is, the owner of the diner wouldn't agree to point the guy out unless one of us fills in for his short-order cook.
He's got to go home and wait for the cable guy or something.
And since Joe here barely knows how to boil water, guess who got the job?
Way to go, Frank.
Oh, and get this. Balducci convinced Lori that Jake's mine is somewhere right here in Copper Gorge, so he, Lori, and John Gray are hiking up the mountain out there even as we speak.
Like that bumblebrain's gonna find anything.
Sounds like now might be a good time to do some serious poking around on the train.
Good thought.
Hey, I better get going. Wish me luck.
I'll go with you. You can make me a cheeseburger.
Got that autograph?
Got something better, an autographed picture.
Hot dang! She spelled my name right and everything. Go ahead, little missy. Have a go at that trunk. Whatever's inside it's all yours.
There we go.
Yes,
You startled me. Do you work here?
I do. Are you looking for someone?
Yes, Camille Hurley. She died back in the 1800s.
Ah, Camille. Beautiful crypt, wonderful view, good drainage. Whoever buried her must have loved her very much.
May I go inside it?
You may, but unfortunately you can't.
Why not?
I accidentally dropped the key down the grate that's in front of the crypt. If you can retrieve it, you can keep it. I'm having another one made. But if you do go into the crypt, just remember, you won't be alone.
Okay then.
Well, there's the key. I need something long and sticky. Gotcha.
Oh my god. Does somebody shoot me right now?
PB. This indentation looks familiar.
Green. Red. Purple. Yellow. Orange.
In the letter he wrote to his niece, Jake said she should go to Camille's grave and let Camille's goodness rub off on her. Rub as in rubbing, maybe? If I am supposed to make rubbings of these pillars, I'll need a pencil, which I already have, and some nice thin paper. This indentation looks familiar. Here's Jake's lamp. Another slug. Could come in handy. But where's his pickaxe?
Welcome back.
Have you by any chance ever come across a pickaxe that had the initials JH carved into it?
Why?
Because it used to belong to Jake Hurley, and I really, really need it. I thought it would be in that old trunk, but it wasn't.
You got that trunk open? Wait till I tell Cousin Alvin. He thinks he's so smart. As for that pickaxe, so happens I got it upstairs in my kitchen. Use it to open the coconuts Aunt Lucy sends me every year from Hawaii.
Do you think I could have it?
Why, no, you can't have it. How would I open them coconuts?
But your great-great-uncle, do you really think Buell would approve of you using something that belonged to some poor miner to open coconuts?
Oh, okay. I'll let you have the pickaxe. After you do something for me.
Sure.
I got a bunch of taffy over there what needs sorting. Just follow the directions that are posted by the machine. Them belts get moving pretty fast, so you gotta keep your wits about you. While you're doing that, I'll fetch that pickaxe.
You got a deal. Wax paper for the taffy. Would you mind if I took a piece of wax paper?
Yes, I can let you have a piece.
I did it!
Got that taffy sorted?
No problem. That was easy.
You sneak any freebies while you were at it?
Oh no, I would never do that.
Well, ain't you the goody two-shoes? Truth is, wouldn't have minded too much if you had, long as you fessed up to it. Here's the pickaxe. Cracked the handle pretty bad on the last batch of coconuts. You sure you want it?
Positive.
There you go. Don't hurt yourself.
I won't. Thank you. Hello?
Hey, it's Frank. I'm in the kitchen of the diner playing short order cook.
Has that grandchild of Jake's engineer showed up yet?
Just came in with this lady who's even older than he is. And get this, he's a retired miner, so every time I finish an order and ring the pickup bell, he thinks it's the mine shaft elevator bell. And for some reason it makes him start telling his lady friend about his grandfather.
You mean you ring the bell and he starts talking about James Thurston?
Exactly. Of course, 5 seconds later, he's rambling on about something totally unrelated, but I just fill an order, ring the bell, and ding, he picks up right where he left off. That is, unless I fill the order wrong and the waitress chews me out. She's got a voice like a chainsaw. Very distracting.
Sounds like you better keep your ears open and your nose to the grindstone.
I am. Just wanted to keep you posted.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. Talk to you soon.
It's all being cut mustard, bacon, cheese.
So do you know what you want to order yet,
I just made a
Edna?
pickle.
I'm still looking.
Did I tell you that my granddad was the engineer on a private train owned by one of the richest men that ever passed through Copper Gorge? Jake Hurley was his name. Yes, sir, my granddaddy was Jake's private... Yes, sir, Jake Hurley told my granddaddy things he never told another living soul. Not even his wife. I tell you about her, Edna?
I don't think so.
Camille was her name. Camille Boulet. That's French, you know. Of course, she died so young that poor Jake didn't have time to tell her anything. According to my granddaddy, one summer day she had a dizzy spell and fell and hit her head. The way my granddaddy died, that was kind of strange, too. I ever tell you how my granddaddy died?
No, I don't think you did.
My daddy, he came home from school one day to find a railroad official telling his mom that Granddad been found dead in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada. He was in the engine of Jake Hurley's train, just kind of slumped over with his hand still on the throttle. The strange thing is, nobody else was on board the train, yet the door to the engine was locked and barred. It was like Granddad was trying to keep someone out, like he was running from something. Like something finally scared him. I ever tell you about the mine But the craziest thing Jake Hurley ever did was tell Granddad the secret to finding his mine. He made him swear to tell it to my daddy and nobody else. Eventually, my daddy, he told me, and it was so bizarre that I remember it to this day, though I sure don't understand how it had helped anybody find his mine. But since my daddy didn't tell me not to tell anybody, this is what crazy Jake Hurley told Granddad, word for word. The eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Citrine is what the foul mouth shall keep. Tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared. Peridot rests at the foot of the mare.
The eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Citrine is what the foul mouth shall keep. Tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared. Peridot rests at the foot of the mare?
Frank, are you sure that's what he said?
I'm positive.
Are you sure that's all he said?
Look, this guy was old, okay? I mean, we're talking Jurassic. And guys that old don't joke around. They don't have time to. What you just heard is what I heard, word for word.
Talk to you later.
You know where to find us.
If there's a hidden message here, I'll never find it at this rate. Wisdom, charity, purity, eternity. A spyglass. I'll bet it's the one I need for Jake's projector. Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I've seen some of those symbols before.
Hi.
I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers. That tool I saw in the caboose.
Oh, could you
I bet
switch that
that's
over
what
to
you
the-
use to unscrew these bolts.
There it is. Oop.
Oh, you have to do that part first.
Okay. Oh wait, that's right. It was right here. 4. Okay. 4. 2. 3. 1. 5. 6. 8. 7.
More pipes to connect.
Oh my god, I hate pipes. Right, down. Like that. Like that.
Here we go.
Okay. Go back to the carbide.
Carbide. Just what I
Carson's
need to make that
carbide.
lamp I found work.
Belongs to her dad, right? Scale. And of course this scale thing is wrong, so I gotta see if I can remember what the actual correct one is. I think it might be 6. Maybe it's... Ah! Why?
How are you trying to open it?
The eagle. And like, he put this wrong in here, so...
Plus 6.
It's 10, 6. And 1, 2, 8, 7. Okay. Okay. Sleeping car pipes. Sleeping car pipes.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while. More pipes. Why am I not surprised?
I hate this one. This one's the worst. Okay. That's right. Let's go. Are people laughing at me? Or with me? Please.
Puts rotating pipes in the screen.
I don't know. Jake Hurley, apparently. What? Oh.
That should do it.
Tiny car pipes.
And naturally, we have still
Still more pipes. That's good.
There, that looks right.
And look, even more lump is spread.
Looks like some sort of steam valve. Sounds like steam from the engine is moving through those pipes now.
Put spyglass and lamp in, apparently, huh? I did so much better my last playthrough. Oh well. Hit the thing! Move the thing and the other thing!
Okay, looks like that goes there. There, it should work now.
Oh. Okay.
Tiger's Eye.
Beak orange.
Whoa, looks like I did something right. Oh no! What I need is some duct tape.
John has my duct tape.
What's up?
Would you by any chance have any duct tape?
Got some right there in my gearbox. That's the good news. The bad news is, I can't open the box. It's an antique lockbox that I found in this abandoned monastery I scoped out on my show last year. You can open it with either the key, which I just discovered I forgot to bring with me, or the combination, which you're supposed to be able to figure out just
How
by
do you
looking at the
forget
box.
to bring a
Fortunately,
key?
I didn't put anything critical in there. I've never tried to open it without the key, but if you want that duct tape, go ahead and give it a shot.
Thanks, I think I will.
If you get it open,
Why are you
the
getting
duct
salty?
tape's all yours.
There's an image on each of those buttons. They tell a story, maybe?
The
I bet
pipe's
the
making her
animal should
salty.
start from the left
Oh.
shore.
It's 7.
Now it's time for epic cutscene.
There, good as new. Sorta. And we have liftoff.
Da 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 na 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 da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I had like an hour and 22 minutes last time. I screwed up. Your puzzle box is no more.
That's where Jake's mine is. Brimstone Canyon.
Don't you look look all excited. What's up?
I think I
What
know
am I
where Jake's
oh.
mine is.
Do I
Tell the
pick
engineer
anything
to
here
head
or
for
no?
a place in Nevada called Brimstone Canyon.
Way to go. I knew you could do it, Francie.
Not Francie, Nancy.
Here's the deal. When we get there, I'm going to make sure that you get to be the first one to check out the mine. I'll call everyone together in the dining car, and while we're in there, you slip off the train. Will 10 minutes be enough of a head start?
That'd be great.
Think of it as your reward. Of course, anything you find in the mine is, well, mine. So if I find out that you've taken something without telling me, let's just say things could get ugly.
Don't worry, you can trust me.
I have the feeling that thanks to you, we are about to discover something huge. Great job, Amy.
Thank you.
Alright.
Sounds like the train's leaving. Where's it going? Well, Frank and Joe will make sure it comes back for me. I hope.
I did this. Oh my god. Rip me. Why?
No, that's gotta be the entrance to Jake's mine, but it's totally blocked by boulders.
I did this really well last time. Of course, this time not so much. That was not too bad. But yeah, my total time last time was like 122, and I'm already almost there, because... Yeah, I lost weeping lizards twice, too. When you were gone.
Oh, right. This is the entrance to Jake's mine.
And
Wow,
I
what's
got
going
the
on
first
here?
time,
Jake's
or
color wheel seems
was
to
it the
be
second
pointing
time, the
toward
last time we
purple.
played.
Wow, glowing lizards. Cool. But weird.
The glowing lizards are always in that exact spot. Bum, ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. Go, lizards, go.
Uh-oh. There's some kind of chamber on the other side of those poles. But if I move the wrong one, the ceiling will collapse. Jake was too meticulous not to have left a clue somewhere as to how you're supposed to move them. Okay, so far so good.
I can't read it. Oh my god. Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Rocking horse. Fish blank. It's the circle one, right? And the J.
I should be able to get through there now. Jake Hurley, I presume? Camille. Looks like a letter. April 14th, 1865. Your humble friend, Abe. Oh my gosh. This is from Abraham Lincoln. And April 14th is the day he was assassinated. This letter must be worth a fortune.
That's just what I thought, too. See, what I didn't tell you when I gave you that letter Jake wrote to Ruth is that I also found his diary, which is how I found out he'd gotten to be friends with President Lincoln, and that he'd gotten a letter from Abe that he knew would be so valuable someday that he always kept it on his person. Can I have it?
Sure.
See, I knew if we could just find Jake's body, we'd find the letter. And you did it, Amy. You did it. I'm going to be famous. Good
You're
famous
already
for
famous.
once.
What the hell?
So you never really cared about finding Jake's mine?
Nah. I mean, it would have been nice if it was filled with gold and silver and stuff, but this is what I was really after.
And you followed me because you didn't trust me?
I trusted you to find it. I just didn't trust you to give it to me. And now that you have, you know, I'd really, really be famous if I could say I found this all by myself. But even if I got you to lie for me, how do I know you'd keep lying? Oh my gosh. What if there was like this cave-in and we were trapped, but I was the only one who made it out?
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh! That way I could not only say that I found the letter, but that I tried to save you. Only you did something stupid, and it was all I could do to save myself. Oh my gosh! I'd make the national news for sure, and people would say I was smart and resourceful and courageous even.
Lori, you can't be serious. That's crazy.
You don't understand. People are finally going to respect me. I have to do this. Sorry.
Lori! The opening's blocked. I'm trapped. I'd better get out of here before something else caves in. Maybe I could get out of here in this.
I was lucky that that right there didn't kill her. Oh yeah, kicking the support. Yeah, that should have killed her. Nancy has her own scrapbook filled just with people who've tried to kill her. Yeah, pretty much. Lori, adding yourself to the list of people who've tried to kill Nancy Druid, apparently didn't get any attempted murder charges. I know, right?
Because Nancy's so kind.
Lori, are you alright?
With cows flying around.
Nancy! Is everything okay?
It is now.
As soon as we discovered you and Lori weren't on the train, we jumped off and hightailed it back here.
What the heck's going on?
Ready for
I'm
the
sure Lori will
split.
be glad to tell you all about it.
Darn you, Natalie.
It's Nancy.
Nancy.
Dear Hannah, somehow it's Lori Gerard turned out to be. When her father heard that she
Gigi.
tried to seal me up in that mine, he canceled all her credit cards and said that from now on, Lori will have to
20.
support herself.
What? Oh wait,
She
it's
has yet to
15
stop
minutes
crying.
off of world record.
Tino Balducci told reporters that he knew.
Oh my gosh, what just happened? Oh.
And said he let Frank
Good thing I was
Jones
done
solve
playing
the
it.
case so we amateurs could enjoy his limelight. Joe was just about to belt her when a big argument broke out between John Gray and Charlena over whether John had really recorded Camille's ghost. She started calling him a crackpot, and then he started calling her a hack. Then, well, let's just say that soon the press was no longer interested in what Tino had to say. As for Jake Hurley, it turns out that his letter from Abe Lincoln is worth a small fortune. Pretty ironic, huh? Jake spent his whole life searching for gold, when all along he possessed something far more valuable. His uncanny knack for making friends.
Earth likes to
Love
screw
Nancy.
you over. I got the what the heck man award. Oh, hello Dolly again. Last time I
Have you
got
ever been to
the
Paris, France?
overall
Well,
good
to
at puzzles
Paris,
award.
because that's where
I
my
was
next mystery
real happy
adventure
about that.
takes place. I'm going to be the assistant to Minette, a famous fashion designer. I'll be working undercover to find out
Don't
why
care.
she's acting so peculiar lately, throwing tantrums, firing people. She's even started wearing a mask for no apparent reason. Her
I was
studio is
just
in the
trying to
spooky
exit,
looking
but
Century Zone That's
I
French
guess
for
it's
women.
making me listen
Of
to
course,
this.
that doesn't have anything to do
Whatever.
with her strange behavior. does it? Only one way to find out. Help me solve my next case. Danger by design. À la prochaine.
The What the Heck Man Award, yes. Alright. So, supposedly this race is gonna be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time. So, but with Eve in it, who knows? So, yeah, if you guys wanna come and cheer your friends on, that would be fantastic. It's gonna be at least me, E, and Karen, I believe, and possibly ND Lover. I haven't heard anything from Hugh, so I don't know if he wants to race it or not. Salad might, I don't know. He was busy last week, but maybe he'll do it this time. So thanks for watching me totally botch that race, or that run. Hopefully I got all the bad juju out of my system for tomorrow, so, and hopefully I don't make that mistake again with talking. That was fun. Thanks. It's probably more fun for you than it was for me. Because it was just so frustrating. The last run I did was so much better, and but the splits, I was doing safety saves and I messed up the splits. So I can actually submit this run to speedrun.com. I think the only other person who submitted a run is the world record person right now. So, all right, cool. I hope to see you there already. So yeah, technically, if I submitted this race right at this second, I think I'm number 2 in the world because nobody else has submitted a time. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and see you.